In a quiet little town, not too crowded, lived an old man who once sold bread. His name was Mr. Harris. His hair had turned white, and his hands were wrinkled. Every morning, he would still wake up early to bake bread. Not to sell like he used to, but for something else. Since his wife passed away, Mr. Harris had lived alone. His bakery was quiet. Yet every morning, he would bring a few warm loaves and place them silently on a park bench. Exactly at 6 o'clock. A few blocks away, a young woman named Sophie was struggling through life. She had just lost her job, was far from her family, and often went hungry. One morning, with her stomach growling, she sat down in the park. There, she found some bread on a bench. At first, she was hesitant. But the aroma of the bread was irresistible. She ate slowly, and for the first time in days, she smiled. The next day, the bread appeared again. And again. Every morning. Always warm, always on the same bench. Sophie didn't know who was leaving it. So she wrote a small note. "Thank you. I don't know who you are, but this bread has saved me." She placed the note on the bench. But no reply ever came. What she didn't know was that from a distance, behind the trees, Mr. Harris was watching every note she left. After Sophie walked away, he would take the note, read it, and neatly store it in a wooden box in his old kitchen. He never replied, he just smiled, feeling less alone. Days turned into weeks. Weeks into months. Sophie slowly started to rise again. She found a small job, and her mornings still began at the park, just to see if the bread was still there. Until one day, it didn't show up. Sophie waited. 1 day. 2 days. A week. She felt the loss of something she never truly had, but that meant everything. Filled with curiosity and a strange feeling, Sophie tried to find the little bakery she had once seen from afar. She walked until she found the old building, now shut down. A small sign read, "Permanently closed." An elderly woman from next door stepped out. When Sophie asked, she slowly nodded. "Mr. Harris is gone. A week ago. He fell suddenly ill." Sophie froze. Her heart broke. Then the woman said, "In his kitchen, there's a box filled with little notes. I believe they're yours." Sophie opened the wooden box. Inside, neatly stacked, were all the notes she had ever written. Some had even turned yellow. At the bottom of the stack, there was a piece of paper with shaky handwriting. "I don't know who you are, dear. But this bread didn't just save you. It saved me too." That day, Sophie sat in front of the old bakery, hugging the box of letters, and cried for someone she never met, but who had planted a silent love deep within her life. With sorrow, she walked to the small cemetery at the edge of town. In front of a humble grave, she placed a piece of bread. Bread she now made herself, with hands that had learned how to give. "Thank you, sir," she whispered. "Your bread didn't just fill my stomach, it healed my heart." And there, among the scent of bread and silent prayers, 2 hearts that never met found themselves bound in an unforgettable warmth.